Now, Deputy Dara Calleary, please.
Taoiseach, since late afternoon yesterday, and the reports of a draft text of a British withdrawal treaty, there's been rumours, counter-rumours, statements of support, and the usual statements of defiance, even though the document has yet to be published. I gather there are over 400 pages in this document, and we appreciate on this side of the House that it is necessary to give the UK Cabinet space to consider this document and the findings of this document this afternoon, and particularly given your newfound interest, indeed dramatising the relationship between here and the UK, we do understand that you are possibly constrained in what you will be able to say. However, these should be very clear. My party considers this document as important for the island of Ireland as it is for the United Kingdom and as it is for the European Union. And we expect that this Oireachtas will be given the same opportunities as the Parliament in both those jurisdictions to discuss and scrutinise this agreement when it is fully available. This document is a seminal one in the history of this island, and this Oireachtas should have the power and the capability to scrutinise it on that basis. We need to scrutinise it because it affects not just economic issues, but every aspect nearly of our day-to-day life on this island. Not just the backstop for Northern Ireland and the United Kingdom, trade, economic, social and civic issues. I think everyone in this House wants a deal. It is in the interest of the island of Ireland, it is in the interest of the United Kingdom and the interest of the European Union to get a deal. Every business owner looking at us today, every farmer looking at us today and every worker looking in today want a deal that protects trade, that protects our relationships on an east-west basis and on a north-south basis. Nobody wants a border between the north and south, not even the DUP, and nobody wants a no-deal Brexit scenario. I appreciate you can't speculate on the detail of the draft, but I want you to comment on a number of principles. Can you confirm that the Good Friday Agreement, as is currently standard, will not be negatively impacted if this draft withdrawal agreement is ratified? In the case it is reported that there will be a further extended transition period after the formal withdrawal period concludes, the UK will still be a full member of the EU for the next 2 years. And what are the principles guiding the relationship after that? Finally, Taoiseach, when will a copy of the draft withdrawal agreement be made available to members of this House on all sides so that we can scrutinise it and begin a process of debating a Concorder this agreement, which is so important for Ireland? Thank you, Taoiseach. Can you confirm that the agreement will be made available to this House and that there will be a vigorous debate in this House? Secondly, as you said, we've had 12 months of discussion around last year's agreement. And within that discussion, there was tortuous interpretation of language. And language in London meant something completely different in Dublin, and vice versa, and also in Brussels. Is the language in this agreement watertight, that it will not be subject to another 12 or 24 months of interpretation and disagreement, and difficult disagreement between our nations? Secondly, could you give a guarantee that this agreement will be time-proof, that no matter who is Prime Minister, or indeed who is Taoiseach, that the commitments in this agreement will be honoured, no matter how long this agreement lasts for? And finally, Taoiseach, in the event of this agreement not being reached, particularly if it doesn't get through the Parliament, can you confirm that, in line with the contingency advice of the EU Commission about preparation for a no-deal Brexit, that you are satisfied that we are in a situation to deal with such a scenario?